Hey my dear pirates. You are on channel Straw Hat's One Piece Theories. And in today's video we're going to talk about how Luffy will react to the information that Shanks is indeed a pirate who is connected to the world government, being a noble by birth, a celestial dragon. One of the most active subscribers here on the channel made a very interesting comment about how this revelation could change not only Luffy's view of Shanks but also his allies' view of the morals, ethics, and legitimacy of the red-haired's actions. After all, this revelation can open a way for the theory that says that Shanks could be the true villain of the series, as I commented in a previous video. So is Shanks really using Luffy for some purpose of his own? What will be the reaction of Luffy and his allies after discovering that Shanks is a celestial dragon? Well, we're going to analyze all this in today's video. So if you want to be a pirate king like me and achieve eternal glory, go ahead and press the like button with all the power of your devil fruit. And if you're new here, my dear sailor, already subscribe to the channel and don't forget to activate the notifications bell so you don't miss any new video, okay? Then join this crew that will dominate the entire Grand Line and the New World. Now without further ado, let's get to this epic video. And well, my dear pirate, by now I imagine everyone is already aware of the recent events in One Piece, as I don't want to waste time in this video having to explain the relationship that Shanks may have with the celestial dragons and whether it is true or not. I'll leave a video on the pin card for those who want to better understand all this correlation, right? Well, come on, even if Shanks is not in fact the son or grandson of Garling Figureland, as there is a possibility that he is the son of some other couple of random celestial dragons who lived in God Valley. The impact that this information/news will bring could be devastating not only for Luffy and his crew, but for the world as a whole. Yes, there is a possibility that Shanks was the son of a couple of slaves who were in God Valley at the time of the attack by the Rocks pirates, referring to the story of Moses in the Holy Bible, where a son of slaves would become a great leader who would start a profound change in the world by transiting within a tyrannical government later within the slaves and the common people. And well, that's exactly what Shanks has been doing from the beginning. And since we know that Oda loves making these One Piece parallels with real life, mythologies, religions, and creeds, I wouldn't rule out that possibility. But thinking about the possibility that Shanks is in fact a celestial dragon, how will this affect the world? Is Shanks really a villain using Luffy? And Luffy's friends, how will they react to this information, knowing that Luffy's mentor is actually a member of the family they hate most in the world and could be conditioning Luffy to act as he wishes? How would Luffy react to such information? Well, first we would have to know if Shanks is indeed a villain. If he really is an enemy, which I don't believe, it would trigger an unimaginable sequence of events. After all, he is considered one of the most powerful pirates in the world, and having him on the side of the world government would destabilize everyone's trust the world pirates. I think even Luffy could lose his confidence to move forward. But if the opposite happens, and Shanks has to explain himself to Luffy and the people who trust him and who he protects, well, the task would be very complicated, since we all know how Luffy hates the celestial dragons and any kind of authoritarianism. There could even be a clash between Luffy and Shanks, but if Shanks manages to prove his loyalty, things change completely, as having a pirate, perhaps the most powerful in the world today, who is actually a celestial dragon fighting against the world government, it would completely change the scenery. In this possibility, it would be the world government that would be even more discredited and weakened. Revolutions would break out in all corners of the world in an even more threatening way than what is currently happening. Of course, there would still be people who doubted Shanks' honesty and loyalty, even more knowing that he's guiding Luffy to something bigger, but everything can be explained, even if it's in a complicated context to do that. But now I want to know your opinion about everything we commented here today. Do you believe that Luffy will be furious when he learns that Shanks is possibly a celestial dragon? Or will Luffy not believe this news, as happened to Sabo, who was framed for the death of King Cobra? But of course, if you made it this far, it's because you like the content, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe to our channel and become one more member of our fleet, my dear sailor. And of course, do not forget to press the like button, that helps a lot in spreading the video and the channel, so help us to become the largest fleet of pirates here on YouTube, okay? A big hug for everyone. And until the next video.